SLPP ministers to join UNP-led alliance. Ranil's preferential treatment for sjbms. Rift in hand intensifies amid secret talk. All-out attack against Sajith. AKD plans colourful campaign.
The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.
SLPP ministers to join UNP-led alliance. Making a special revelation, Lanka news website claims that leading 13 SLPP parliamentarians who are presently holding ministerial positions will join the UNP-led alliance in support of President Ranil Wickremesinghe. Notable among them is Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena, along with Prasanna, Mahindananda, Shehan, Ramesh, Kanchana, Pramitha, Sabri, SB, Pavitra, Bandula, Premajayantha and Vidura. Sworn Rajapaksa loyalist Premnath Dolawate, too, is tipped to back Ranil similarly. Anyway, it is reported that the SLPP founder Basil Rajapaksa is trying his best to keep the ship afloat. Last weekend saw Ranil meeting SLPP local government members from Kandy and Matale at the president's official residence in Kandy. Among them were some who proposed that Namal should be the SLPP candidate. However, they swore their allegiance to Ranil at this meeting. So, it seems the new SLPP national organiser is faced with a serious challenge to prevent his MPs from deserting the party. Now, Namal has launched a new effort to strengthen the party at the grassroots level. He says the first step is home visits to raise awareness among the membership that began from Tangali. The party would be reinforced to face any future elections, and Namal expresses his fullest commitment to the SLPP's continuation as the strongest party in the country. However, analysts believe a further division of the SLPP will come very soon. In that contest, the Lanka news report cannot be taken any lightly. However, Basil loyalist Ranjith Bandara says no one can become the president without the support of the SLPP. Recently, he explained that the JVP, with a vote base of 300,000, needs an additional 6.8 million votes, or a 1764% increase. Similarly, Ranil, who polled 228,000 votes, needs another 6.9 million votes to win. Sajith Premadasa's alliance managed 5.8 million votes, and out of that he has only 1.2 million votes. To be the president, he needs another 5.6 million votes. Bandara said the party has enough candidates and the best one will be announced at the right time. Critics say that public opinion has changed greatly since the economic crisis and the Aragalaya. Although knowing that well, persons like Bandara brag about a vote base that no longer exists for the SLPP. Ranil's preferential treatment for sjbms. Another piece of news doing the rounds on social media claimed Ranil has directly allotted development funds for sjbms Kavinda Jayawardena and Ajith Manaparuma. The duo managed to secure funds even as the SLPP MPs say the Treasury is reluctant to grant them money for development projects. Kavinda and Manaparuma received 50 million and 60 million rupees, respectively. Also, their colleague Harsha De Silva similarly received more than 50 million rupees previously. It seems that Ranil is trying to lure sjbms back to the UNP. He even changed his schedule and attended a dinner party thrown by Kavinda at his home. The Leader TV was the first to break the news, adding that 2 more sjbms were present on that occasion. Ranil will have to do everything in the book and much more, as this could well be his last chance. Rift in hand intensifies amid secret talk. Kavinda continues to make news. He cast doubts over ex-President Maithripala Sirisena's foreign trip. He was speaking to journalists on 10th of April after giving a statement to the Criminal Investigations Department with regard to Sirisena's Easter Sunday claim. If his claim is true, Sirisena is guilty of concealing information about the mastermind behind the attack. If not, he may be trying to protect the perpetrator or to mislead the investigation, the MP said. Believing that he has fled the country to Bangkok, Kavinda asked law enforcement agencies to bring him back immediately and enforce the law against him. Is Kavinda doing the bidding of Ranil or Sajith? Anyway, the rift in the hand symbol party is worsening. Some say Sirisena will not return until after the 5th anniversary of the heinous attacks. Now his faction is at war with the Nimal Siripala faction over the headquarters building, with neither willing to give it up. The opposing faction, aided by Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga, says it will take control of the office after the new year and rebuild the party. The party constitution will be changed and Sirisena will not be allowed to be its chairman, says that faction. In the meantime, Sirisena supporters say they would resort to legal action against their rivals. They accuse Ranil of being behind all the conspiracies against their party. It seems their legal tussle will continue even after the national elections are over. Knowing the gravity of the situation, Sajin Vas telephoned Duminda and proposed settling matters amicably. But that has not met with any positive response. They may be reluctant to do anything without first consulting CBK, who is the power behind their faction. Patali's URF party says everybody is intent on knowing who the hand symbol candidate will be. They believe that candidate to be none other than their own leader. Nevertheless, the court cases surrounding the SLFP need to be completed before doing anything else. But that is a party that proved Wijawera's prediction false, countered many a crisis, and governed the country. So that party cannot be underestimated either. All-out attack against Sajith. AKD plans colourful campaign. With the coming months being quite decisive, Ranil has told government MPs to minimise foreign travel. He also relayed instructions to speed up election-related work after May Day. Also, Ranil plans to contest from an extensive alliance with the support of various parties and groups. A UK firm will be in charge of his campaign's political strategies. Several of its representatives are already in the island. It is said that some of them were involved during the good governance regime too. Those days they had worked with Mangala Samarawira, Malik Samarawikrama, Kabir Hashim, Krishantha Kure and Salia Wikramasuriya. Now it is President's Chief of Staff Sagala Ratnayaka who is overseeing it. On Wednesday they gave a presentation. It was stressed that things would not be easy if they failed to lure some sjbms to the UNP. For more on that, we will have to wait for Asoka Jayatunga's President's E-column. Anyway, it has now been decided by government bigwigs to unleash an all-out attack against Sajith. Meanwhile, Sajith has decided to launch a two-pronged attack against Ranil and AKD simultaneously. The media contract has been given to SJB spokesman SM Marikar. Sajith's senior advisor Lakshman Fonseca has also opened a special unit to monitor all media. Its chief is Pradeep Weerasinghe, who is also the SJB's electoral organiser for Haliela. It is reported the unit starts very early, at 4:30 a.m, in time for Sajith to go through their daily report, while having his morning cuppa. In the meantime, the National People's Power does not lag behind. It is planning various initiatives, one being to hold 3 May Day rallies. Colombo, Matara and Jaffna will be the 3 venues. M.A. Sumanthiran is said to be attending the one in Jaffna. AKD is due to address meetings in London and Japan as well. Many cultural events such as street dramas and controversial films are being planned too. Remember, all these are happening without any election being announced. Presidential polls are due in several months' time. It goes to show their utmost concern for the people. That's it for today.